We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from KC. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, L.A. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Rudolph. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Attack!
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Motion man is Rice. Here's Rudolph. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
To throw is Rudolph. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, KC. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6. They bring Chase in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. To throw is Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere.
Here now, second down and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 10-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Rudolph looking to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is a big play for L.A. 37 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. In motion is Myers. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Rams will get out in front 17-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. To the ground, a 1st down run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a short pickup to about the 30. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Rudolph. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now Rudolph. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw is Rudolph. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Rudolph. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They bring Chase in motion.
Yellow. Hey, rip list.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's Rudolph. 2nd one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Wadarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run. When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, L.A. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two. To throw is Rudolph. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Right side.
Now a give on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Right side.
Now, Mahomes. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
Yellow. Right side.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Right on these two. Right on these two. Come back. Right side.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
He's to the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are back to within 7. It's 28-21. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Punt team headed out for the Rams. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters.
Yellow. Tight.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Rudolph. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Rudolph. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Now here's 2nd and goal. He'll run with Pacheco. And he'll go down. Back at the 4. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Right side.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw taken in. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock. Throwing is Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 45-yard line. 15. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Going for it all. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
So it's a win for the visiting